I'm going to teach you a song.
Which song?
Mbe muhasi.
Muhasi.
Huh? Mbe muhasi.
Mbe muhasi.
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 Yeah. So your work is just to say Mbe muhasi. Okay, repeat.
Mbe muhasi.
Boo. Mbe muhasi.
Mbe muhasi.
No, mbe.
Mbe
muhasi.
Muhasi.
Yeah. So when I sing, Mbe muhasi wango yoksa leva vana.
Muhasi.
Complete. No, not just muhasi. Mbe muhasi.
Muhasi.
Yeah. So the whole statement. Okay. Mbe muhasi wango yoksa leva vana.
Muhasi.
Mbe muhasi.
Mbe muhasi.
Let me sing alone, then know where you're supposed to say. Mbe muhasi wango yoksa leva vana. Mbe muhasi. Papa mbe muhasi wango yo.
Mbe muhasi.
Papa mbe muhasi wango yo.
Mbe muhasi.
Engeva senareva kureva
Mbe muhasi. I know a song.
Hi everyone.
Hi everybody.
Good to see you. This is 1 week after our wedding.
Yes.
Today is 31st and our wedding was on 23rd of March, last Saturday. So we just we are on a honeymoon.
Yeah, like resting day, resting weekend.
Yeah.
Alone together.
Yeah.
With Metienne.
Yeah, we actually didn't have like a honeymoon after the wedding because they had so many things to do, and that was also our plan. But we thought we just have a weekend away to just relax and talk about our wedding. So yeah, we're gonna do a video to tell you a little bit about our wedding, what went well and what didn't go well. And of course I hope you enjoyed the wedding video. If you haven't watched, check the link on the screen and watch and let us know what you liked most about it. Yeah, so where do we start?
The beginning of the day, the big day. So that day, me personally, I was very anxious. So I went to some places to relax, to try to relax. And of course, Metienne was not home. She was at Mama's home.
I was supposed to sleep at my mama's place.
Yes.
But then we had so many things to plan the day before the wedding.
Yeah.
At like
in the venue.
At 4 a.m.
At 4 a.m.
we were still at the venue, me and Adrian.
Yes.
At night, like we were the only ones we had, because we did the decor ourselves and everything. So then the thing was, he was supposed to drop me at mama's place so that I sleep there. But when we came, of course everyone was asleep at that time, so we thought and then also I had to pick some things from his place.
Yes.
So when we went home, and it was 4:30 and we were supposed to wake up early the next day to go do makeup and everything, we just decided no. In fact, I was even supposed to wash my hair. Like this whole thing was just the day before the wedding was crazy. It was crazy, that's the word. Yeah, so I ended up sleeping at his place instead of sleeping at my mama's place. Anyway, so yeah, then
Yeah,
from
so
there,
yeah, so from there, that day, 23rd of March, I was very anxious personally, me. So I went to some places to relax, to see other things before the big day.
yeah,
Before the appointment at the city hall. So like, I don't know, 2 hours before the appointment at the city hall, I went to relax. So at this point, we were a bit late.
yeah,
I was a bit late to pick Metienne to go to the city hall, because we planned to have a photo shoot before the civil wedding.
yeah. So our civil wedding was to start at 4:15 p.m. and then because we had so many things, we decided we'll have the photo shoot for the lineup at 3:30.
Yes.
So he was supposed. We didn't do it like the Kenyan wedding. I don't know who comes to pick me. He with his parents came to pick me at home to pick us, our whole family. Then we go to the city hall to do the photo shoot before the marriage. Yeah, so we became a little bit late, but not so late. Like 3:30, we got there maybe 3:40.
Yeah.
But then my family followed us behind, and of course they are new here, and there was traffic, so we actually left them. So in the car that he picked me, it was me, Adrian, his parents, and my mom. So we got at the city hall for the photo shoot. Other people were waiting, but then my family, which had my sister who was on the lineup, my brother-in-law, they came late. So they missed a little bit of the photo shoot. Yeah, but it went well. Generally, we caught up, and then when they came, we redid the whole photo shoot. Yeah, and then after that, it was time for the marriage now at the city hall.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be exactly at 4:15. You know, they tell you to be exactly at 4:15 at that time. Yeah, so I think they got...
I don't know, I don't know what happened, but he didn't start at exactly 4:30. So we were a bit worried, concerned if the wedding was still on, or what happened with the mayor.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, why maybe our papers went through, but you know, because after they sent us the first confirmation a long time ago, like a month ago, they never sent us another one to tell us, come tomorrow. I was expecting maybe a reminder, come tomorrow, which didn't come. So at that time, after 4:15, like 5 minutes, the doors are closed. I think the other wedding delayed. The wedding that was before us maybe delayed, and they had to like plan.
Yeah.
So while I was thinking maybe this wedding is cancelled, what do we do? You know, everyone has come from far, from Kenya, from Reunion. What are we gonna do? But then all of a sudden the police came to confirm.
Yeah, to confirm. And asked about our names. My name, Mr. Etienne, and Metrine's name, Miss Buiza.
Yeah. That's when we knew the wedding is on. So all the guests were told to go in. We were supposed to enter last, and it was really good. Like, it was good. We had a translator. The translation went really well.
Yeah.
Because our family speak different languages, and my family speaks English totally. So we had the mayor herself was speaking in French, and then we got a translator to translate those things in English, and it was pretty fast at the city hall. Like
15 minutes
and done. Then after that, we had a photo shoot outside. Now this photo shoot was for everyone.
So the sister to Metienne and the other people were there to do the second part of photo shoot.
Yeah.
So it went well at the end. We got worried for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, at the end it went well, and the weather was perfect. Like, our greatest fear was also maybe it would rain on 23rd, and of course my dress and was sleeveless, you know. Yeah, so the weather was very, very good. Like, it was sunny. We didn't have to worry about sweaters. We didn't have to worry about it's not gonna rain or anything. Yeah, so we thank God for the good weather.
Yes, it was very cool.
Yeah, the other thing that went really well was the transport. because people, Adrian's friends and relatives all came with cars. We only had 2 car hires, actually. One for the bride and the groom,
Yeah.
and one for my family. And all
Yeah.
the other friends who weren't driving, they were able to get spaces. So the transport went good, no one got lost, there was no accidents, there was no running out of fuel or anything. And thank God for GPS.
Yeah, GPS is a good thing. In
Yeah.
France, of course, we need GPS when we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yeah, because like the venue is different from the church, from the city hall, so
Yeah.
you don't know where is where, but once you have the location, you get there on time.
Mm.
Yeah, so then the dances also went well. Of course, not as I had imagined. For me, actually, my dream wedding was all about dancing, the whole day, the whole night. That has always been my dream wedding. So not to say that we didn't dance, we danced, of
We
course.
danced, yeah.
And it's different from a typical French wedding.
Yeah, French weddings. Because in Kenya, after church wedding, after reception, you have guys after party.
Mm-hmm.
So here is not like that. The reception is the dance floor also.
Yeah. Like the whole reception combines with the after party. So and the reception starts like at 7, then it goes all the way into the end of the wedding.
Yes.
So there's nothing like changing venue or anything.
Yeah.
And then you see the way we have entrance dances in Kenya, like in church, people enter dancing. At the reception here, people are composed. They don't dance.
They don't dance.
They don't dance, but us, we wanted a dancing thing, like enter into church dancing, enter into reception dancing. So of course we let our lineup know, and our lineup was a mixture of my people, my friends and family, and his friends and family. So of course there had to be an adjustment. So yeah, they tried, they did a good job. Those ones who didn't want to dance, they said they didn't want, and we excused them. And those ones who wanted to dance,
and they did a good job. Thank you.
Yeah,
and it was great.
Yeah, thank you guys if you are watching. We loved everything that you did. We appreciate, and it was really, really fun. Yeah, so after the church, I think the church went perfectly well. There was both French and the reverend was could speak both French and English. So at least both our families could be able to understand what was going on, which I really liked, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Because then we had some songs in French, some songs in English. Your mom read the Bible verse in French.
Yeah, the reading in French.
My mom prayed in English.
Yes.
You said your vows in
French.
Yeah, and I said my vows in English, and then the people responded. So the reverend could say some places, could address actually he did 2 addresses, 2 preachings, one in English and one in French. So both people
understood.
Both groups of people understood what was going on. Yeah, and then after that we all went back to the city hall just so that we could get an entry. It's called entry, the lineup of cars.
Yeah, the lineup of cars. Actually, it's a tradition. There in Réunion, I don't know here in France, I don't know, but there in Réunion, we stay together and we go all together to the venue.
Yeah.
So it's like a lineup of cars, and we hoot, and we make noise with the cars, and it's cool. It's a nice thing to do during the wedding.
The wedding day, the lineup.
The wedding day, to go to the venue all together with cars and to put the noise in the street.
Yeah, and the reason why we had to go back to the city hall was because the parking in the church, they didn't have like a complete parking where we could all live together. We had to like park in the streets or near the supermarket.
Yeah.
So we had to all go back to the city hall because it had a
bigger area, and it's a place that everybody knows. So
so it was easier to come. And then my sister told me, of course we were in front, like our car was in front, so my sister told me there are so many cars and everyone was hooting on the streets, so you can't get lost. Actually, you didn't even need GPS to go to the venue because you just hear where the hooting is going and then you follow. And then what else
about food and drinks in the venue now. All went well. The food, the drink, was enough.
Yeah. It was actually more than enough.
Yeah, more than enough. So we had to carry some at home.
Yeah, there was so much food. You see, we were budgeting for 85 people. Our wedding was actually a guest list of 80, but there's allowance of 5, so 85. So we got a caterer and did food for 85 people, but we had like roast pig, 2 roast pigs.
2 roast pig, potatoes, vegetables.
Yeah, what is the name of the vegetables? It was
Ratatouille.
Yeah, it's called ratatouille. It's like a mixture of potatoes, not potatoes.
No, not potatoes. It's a mixture of eggplants, zucchini, tomatoes, onions, and some spices.
Yeah. So that was like our meal. Then of course there was plenty of drinks, non-alcoholic and alcoholic drinks, and there was also Creole drinks like the parents brought from reunion.
Yeah.
And also we had a friend who helped to make punch, like it's a Creole punch.
Yeah.
Punch. And it's made usually in 15 days. Like they mix some drinks and then it stays for 15 days. And it was very nice. I didn't taste it, but everyone was telling me it's very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the food was in plenty. We ate. Some people took, it was free to take twice or thrice, but it remained a lot, so we actually had to carry home. And then the cake, of course, the cake was very beautiful. It was also for 80 people, but of course, the people, it remained.
It remained a bit, and by the one part was big. One part was big, so yeah.
Yeah, so someone...
It was a good cake.
Yeah, it was it was red velvet.
Yeah, red velvet and passion fruit and mango as flavor.
Yeah, and then flowers for decoration.
Yeah.
We'll show you a picture of it, or in the video you can also check it out. Yeah, and then what else? Of course, the dances. We had a dance. I had a dance with Adrian, which was, of course, there's usually that opening dance where you dance to slow romantic songs, and then we had choreographed a dance for the two of us.
Yeah.
I was confusing everything.
At
that
the
one
end,
I wouldn't lie.
Yeah, at the end.
At the beginning.
I was confident. I know the dance, so it's I do this, I know. But she didn't know very well at the end.
Yeah, the
mostly
thing
at
is,
the end.
yes, but there's a story behind it. We had this dance a very long time ago and practiced and recorded. Then we didn't like some of those styles. So like 4 days to the wedding, we changed styles. And we didn't have time to even practice, like the two of us. It was so busy. So actually, the practicing that I was doing was on the day of the wedding day, I just transferred the video from his tablet to my Gmail. And then I was trying to watch. I was like, yeah. And I had 2 dances. You had one dance, the couple dance. For me, we had a surprise dance, me and my girls and my sister and my brother-in-law, to him, which he didn't know. So he only came to know about it on that wedding day, which again, I was confusing some stuff. It's just that I had so many things in mind, and but generally it went well. I don't know if you liked the dance.
Yeah, I like your dance, your surprising dance. Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah, and I'm glad I did. I've always wanted to do it, like to dance for my husband. I'm still not used to calling you husband, but it will come with time. And and I had an evening dress that I never wore.
Yes, what evening dress?
You know, it was such a hassle to get the dress. I think we looked for it like for almost 7 days. He comes from work, we go to look, I don't get the dress. We had to go to Bodo Center like twice. I don't get a dress that I like. Then eventually we got one. I think we got one after searching for 2 days in a row. And it was nice. I liked it. I had to do a little bit of repair, which I never got to do. But the thing is, on the wedding day, it was so packed. Everything was just bumper to bumper. There was no time to go to change into another dress.
Yeah.
I even I had a change of shoes. I never changed. I had 2 pairs, one flat, one for the afternoon. I never changed. So I think those are the things I didn't go as expected. I wanted to change my dress. I didn't change. Shoes, I didn't change. The dances didn't go perfectly 100%, but they went well. Like we wouldn't do anything different about it. The timing was perfect. Everything went
perfectly on time. And that's the point. Everything was on time. So the changing the dress was a bit difficult.
Yeah, Yeah, because we had like 5 minutes, then the next thing, then the next thing. So
Yeah.
if you're going to change a whole wedding dress, then things are going to like you'd miss out on some things. In
Yes.
short, yeah. But yeah, we got a lot of gifts from friends from Kenya and from here, and we also noticed a difference in tradition, because the Kenyan people all came with tangible gifts. Like they gave me a
Yeah.
gift, but all the French and the Creole people, they gave us a check or money
Or card.
or card. So we noticed that there's a difference in giving these gifts, and we appreciate both of them. Of
Yes.
course, it was well thought out. People sacrificed to come. Yeah, so we just want to say thank you very much for everyone who made it on our big day, for everyone who couldn't make it but prayed for us or
Yes.
sent their gifts or wished us well. Really, thank you so much, because
Thank you.
yeah, it was an important day in our life. And yeah, we also look forward to being with you and supporting you in your special days. Yeah, and shout out to my Kenyan friends who wanted to make it but couldn't. Lillian and Felix, my best couple. Joy, back home, my cousins from my dad's side, from my mom's side. I got your gifts. I got your regards, and of course your friends from the union also.
Yeah, my friend
And
Sylvie,
Mhm.
Yana.
Yeah, and relatives, cousins.
Yeah.
Aurelie, of course, and
Aurelie.
and Sebastian. Yeah, thank you guys. We can't mention everyone, of course, but just know, thank you. We love you. The day went well, and yeah.
Okay.
So voila, Mr. and Mrs.
Etienne.
No, Etienne.
Etienne.
Yeah. Thank you
Mr.
guys.
and Mrs. Etienne.
Yeah, thank you for subscriptions, and keep tuned. Let us grow now this legit Etienne family.
See you.
Ciao.